Greetings all. This is another edition of Antonio Carey Movie Talk News or Antonio Carey on my YouTube channel. Man, I host Antonio my movie podcast, and we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of things, traders to talk about. Big news at Hollywood. Steven Spielberg might direct Black Hawk. That was the first and box office results. Steven Spielberg might direct Black Hawk's DC movie. That would be the first topic, and we got box office result from the previous weekend box office result and news. Let's start with the breaking news. Spielberg planning to direct the Golden Age comic book DC of Black Hawk. Black Hawk, who basically were freedom fighters, so against freedom fighters of Golden Age comics, basically fighting the Germans and the Nazis in World War II. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna tell you a little story about this. When I remember watching Justice League. And when Justice League was on TV, and I got the DVDs and the series animation. One of my favorite stories with the Justice League cartoon animation was Savage Time. If you remember the 4-part, they started trying to change the time and basically had the Nazi wins World War II, different time frame. And one of the stories they introduced was one of the characters they used in that story was they introduced the Blackhawks. Now, the Black Hawks are the freedom fighters from different countries against the Saxons, the Axum in the World War II. And I always loved that story of the Justice. And then I always loved this area. Then I did research myself because I'm a big comic book fan. I love comic books. I like reading comic books growing up. And I went to my local comic stores after I watched that 4-part episode and read about the Black Hawks. And they were Golden Age comic stores against, of course, Germans and Nazi World War II. And those are great stories. Now, Steven Spielberg is a great director. If he's going to tack on to this DC property, old school Golden Age comic DC property, bravo. I'm looking forward to this. Because I'm a big Steven Spielberg fan. I love Player. Of course, all the movies he done, including now recently Player One, who I thought was one a fantastic film. And then been a while for it, and I'm looking forward to what he could do with this DC property. And it's a Golden Age, it's a Golden Age comic, DC comic book, but it's probably one of the great stories. And it's basically gonna be a war movie, but I'm looking forward to this film if we tack on. I think it'll be very interesting how visual effects he can make this story into this. And granted, it will still be part of an canon DCU, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be very interesting. Like this, like I think the Swarovski's Joker origin, granted, it was uncanon from the DCU, but films, and I'm building it. But Steven Spielberg is a great director, and I believe that he's gonna make a very good movie about this property, and I'm looking forward to it. And again, I first knew about the Black Hawks doing Justice League cartoons. I never read and then after that I started reading the old comic books from like I said, to my local comic book stores way back, and I started looking at old Golden Age comics and reading their stories. And there's a great story. There's some great stories anyway. And Steven Spielberg is a great director, and I think he'll do a great job making this property film in general. Other than the movie news, we have the box office results, and Rampage, who I saw over the weekend, guys. I'm gonna do my little mini review on this after I talk about made number one at box office, making over $35 million for Dwayne Watt Johnson, made $35 million, followed by the Quiet Place, who was number 2 in the box office, making right now Quiet Place has domestically over $100 million. Yeah, it's gonna be a sequel. and now let's get to the Rampage. I love it. Remember, I'm a fan of the old video game, and we know the historic with video games and live action. They've been mostly pretty good, except for the last one. The last one. Then it would be good. But this, two good things. It was stupid, funny, entertaining, and and awesome. The stupid and funny thing, that's what they're going for. And this was a very entertaining film. Overall, I thought watching this film, and I say, you know what, me who played the old arcade and I used to play on Super Nintendo. I used to have a Super Nintendo growing up. Super Nintendo. It was great. The characters itself was great. The character itself was totally awesome. I would say, oh, hold up. They got the lizard right, or crocodile, whatever, gator, crocodile. I think it was a crocodile. I guess. The wolf, the bat, and the bat looked pretty cool, and of course George, the Rock's monkey gorilla, albino gorilla friend. And it was so amazing. I enjoyed this film overall. And look, it was stupid and entertaining, but it was entertaining. And it's something movies can be stupid, but if you get a good laugh, a good you enjoyed it, you could be fun to watch. You can enjoy it, and that's why I got this from this film. And besides Dwayne The Rock Johnson being him, The Rock, how he is. So overall, this was a great film. And it's a fun, watching film overall. I kind of enjoyed this film overall. I thought it was awesome. It was fantastic, and I really enjoyed this film. And I think it will be very interesting. Now on to the other part of the story with The Quiet Place, and it's right now making $100 million right now, over $100 million domestically. And what we learn from sci-fi horror films. When they make over the budget, they do sequels. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're going to green like a sequel of The Quiet Place to whatever I call it quickly. There will be a sequel in this film. It made a ton of money. Now, what will be the story? We'll see. Maybe they try to kill off the aliens. Who knows? We'll see what happens. They found a way to destroy them, so now may not be the sequel. But this is a very good movie franchise. Do I think they could franchise it more? Listen. Yeah, hey, let's see what they do in the sequel. And I think they will do a sequel to this film. And I think they could do, if they make more than over there that they did a previous, you know how it works, guys. When a sci-fi, and this is a sci-fi horror film to the film, yep. Why not? Sure. They'll do multiple movies about it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it looks very interesting itself in general. I love The Quiet Place. It was very scary. I thought it was one of the best sci-fi horror film thrillers in a while. It seemed that was really good. And I think it looks very, very, very awesome in itself. And I think it'll be great in total. Next topic, guys, we're go back to the DC movie news. Yes, there's more DC movie news besides Steven Spielberg. Look like Warner Bros. Found the director for the Bird of Prey / Harley Quinn film. Who they kind of put everything in one basket now with Batgirl and all the Gotham Sirens Pope. And they call it basically Kathy Young, who's a female director. Who was, I believe, director of film? I forgot, but is a female director and will tack on to will be directing the film. Okay. Besides Eva, the lady, the woman. My bad. Let me start over. Okay, that's another female director doing a DC. Probably we all know Patty Jenkins, who did Wonder Woman Gray, and I'm looking forward. Listen, I'm glad they decided to kind of let's just get Batgirl. Let's do we want to do Gotham Sirens, but let's just put Harley Quinn, and let's not call it God. Maybe change the name to maybe Bird of Prey, maybe, or whatever you want to call it. And I think it's a good idea because listen, all these B-rated, C-rated characters in the film, and I know listen. I got the Justice League back in my wall. If you see, and if you look this way, you see the Justice League in my wall. Maybe give you a look right there. And in the female version, there's only one true powerful woman in the DC universe. Woman is Wonder Woman. You want to go villains? Yeah, you got Scars. You want what you call it, Quinn. You want to mention Starfire, Catwoman, Huntress is a pretty good route. Black Canary, we see her in a TV show and Arrow, but the movie, but it's good. They're gonna try to put and make change the name to have these and incorporate these characters in one film. Listen, all power to it. I think it'll be very interesting how this will be, and it'll be very interesting how this will come and everything else. And so, do I think it will be a great? Will be a great? I don't know. Listen, I give it. Let's roll the dice. They need to build. Now, my understanding, this was what I know. What I know is it's gonna be is canon to the DCU, not uncanon like New Gods, who Ava. I forgot. I always get her last name. Ava, who did a Weird Time. The New God will be not uncanon, so this will be canon. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, and I think it'll be very interesting how they're gonna be. They're retitled to Down to Sound to Now Bird of Prey. We'll see. I like the Bird of Prey comments. You got Black Canary, we got Batgirl, you have Cardi, you have a lot of characters in Huntress. Of course, Harley Quinn will be. We'll see how that build up and everything else in stuff. Now we're going to another topic. We're going to movie trailers. Let's start with a new trailer. Han Solo TV spot has came out on this past weekend, and we might have Boba Fett now in the film. If you look at the trailer, there's a little image of the Boba Fett ship in the background when they're going into that, I guess, mountains. When you see a background, you see Boba Fett, and it's confirmed that by Ron Howard and Lucas that Boba Fett is in this film. So that's very interesting. And I know they were trying to do a Boba Fett film. Boba Fett is a great character in the Star Wars universe. Yes, he could do his own film. Yes, your own film. But it's like peanut butter and jelly. You gotta have peanut butter and jelly. You need a peanut butter, which gonna make it good. Han Solo is peanut butter and Boba Fett is jelly. And they work them both. And granted, that little they don't even have brief scenes in Empire Strikes in the old films and Last Jedi, but there had been some kind of rivalry between those two in the past. So why not? They need somebody like an arch nemesis for Han Solo into these movies. So makes sense. We'll see. I can't wait to see it. I can't everything else. No, topic, and it's a rumor topic, and this is we're gonna talk about a little bit. Silver Surfer is brought up again. Okay, the rules have kind of the other day on Yahoo UK said that it would be great fancy to have Silver Surfer in the movie, but we're still waiting for the Disney / Fox to be done. But and everything, blah blah. Not mentioning too much. Okay, first of all, I believe everybody else and who I've talked to, people, that deal basically was done. Maybe another 2, 3, 4 months, it would be officially complete. But I think maybe, not saying that, now granted, Fox they mentioned they're going to do a Silver Surfer spinoff movie. Maybe, just maybe, we have Silver Surfer appear at Infinity War. Just maybe. Let's throw this out. It will probably be in part 4, not part 3. I think in part 4, because then you can start bringing characters from the Fox brand to the MCU. Because that's when remember, they said it perfectly in an interview when I read that Infinity War, this Infinity War movie is like the end of a book. So, how are you gonna open a new book? How are you gonna go into phase 4? Well, that's part 4 of the Avengers. You could still bring Galactus and so into that film. Maybe I don't think Thanos is gonna die in this film. I think Thanos is gonna continue. Now, do I think who's gonna die in this film? My bet it will be maybe Vision. I don't think Captain America's not gonna die. He will probably die in the next film. Remember, his contract. He said, Chris Evans said that he's not gonna sign up for another 3 or 4 years. So, Robert Downey Jr. no, because Robert Downey playing Iron Man, no. Spider-Man, no. They just launched their new movies with Spider-Man yet. Okay, so this is name it. Hawkeye. Hawkeye. What I know is not in the fight, but is searching for Captain Marvel. Who else? Black Widow, no, because they plan to do a spin-off movie about her. We're talking about guys who might be killed, might be done. Thor, no. Hulk, no. I don't think they're going to. I think they still want to do something with Thor and Hulk again. So maybe, like I said, Vision and Captain America in the next film because Chris Evans has not signed off for enough movie picture. But we'll see. Back to Silver Surfer. I believe Silver Surfer is going to make his appearance in Avengers 4. Because remember, this is a 2-part movie of Infinity War. So, and maybe to the end of the film, and they see the Surfer, and you see Galactus making a CGI of Galactus, and we'll see what happens there. The X-Men and Fantastic will come later after that. I think the X-Men, I think the Fantastic will be first, and then the X-Men. Because remember, they still are planning to do. They're still going to launch Phoenix Saga. They're still going to do New Mutants. The Deadpool movies are coming already. Everything else. Oh, we're going into one more rumor about Deadpool. One more movie news. Rumor news. More movie about Deadpool. So I think that'll be later. The X, if they will reboot the whole X. I don't think they'll probably reboot the whole X. I think they're gonna change some things, but I don't think they're gonna reboot the whole X-Men cinema. I'll be surprised if they do that. Maybe certain characters, maybe like Logan, who maybe if Hugh Jackman will come back and that again, maybe I can see that. But we'll see. Now the Deadpool rumor movies new. Now there's an image supposedly in the new TV X Deadpool 2 that Colossus is punching his big giant metal helmet. Now people thought it was Juggernaut. It would be nice they redo the Juggernaut character. Obviously, the first X-Men final last stand down the Juggernaut that I read in the comments. But we'll see. Do I think it's a Juggernaut? I don't know. It's a good tease, but we'll see when we watch it. Maybe they do have the Juggernaut, and then maybe granted, maybe who knows? We'll see, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the. I doubt it. It's a good image, but it could be anything. He have Colossus punching a big giant helmet. It could be anything, guys. Do I see Juggernaut himself? It could be anything, and that's the thing. And I get tweets about that, about certain movie rumors, but we'll see. Well, guys, I hope you have a great day. This is not just your movie talk news with Antonio Gutierrez, and I hope you have the great day instead. Guys, I will tell you this. I am going to plan to do a Infinity War movie review on this for my YouTube channel, and I hope I will do it. Not just to mention my. I hope you have a great day. That'll be next week, but by the way, next week or the week after. No, it's next week or this week. I think no, it's next week. Next week, Infinity War. Getting close now. Woo, it's gonna be exciting. But we'll see what happens. Hope you have a great day. This is Antonio Gutierrez. See you at the theaters. Bye bye for now. Hope you have a great day and see you at the theaters. Bye bye for now.